Welcome to the Uniguest Digital Engagement training video for directions. This video is designed to be used in conjunction with the training video event. Directions allow us to add directional logos to our event so we can help direct people to the correct room. To make a directional template, simply come across to Content, click on Content. If you're familiar with template pages, you can go to Template Pages and make a template from scratch, including the directional widget. However, if you're new to the directions, simply navigate to the bottom where it says Themes, move across to Signage Default Templates, simply click on Import, and then simply click Import again. Now, I've already installed these templates, and these are what we're going to be using today. Once they've been imported, you'll be able to locate them under Template Pages. So if I click on Template Pages, it enables me now to be able to navigate to the directional template. Going to the top left, we have a drop-down menu. Now if I go to my templates that I have already imported, I can then choose to find one either for a landscape screen or portrait. I'm currently using a landscape screen today, so I'm going to click on Landscape Format. If I navigate down, we can find a template called Directions. So I'm simply going to click onto Directions. If I wanted to, I could now rebrand it in my own logo. I can change the color scheme and I can add additional features if I wished. But for this training, we're simply going to click Save. We're now ready to schedule our template. To do this, we're going to navigate to the word Signage, click on it, and then we're going to go to Schedules. I've only got one screen activated for this training today called London Training. So I'm simply going to click onto the screen. If I wanted to have the directional template just to play every single day between a set time, I could use Daily tab, and then I could choose to have it playing between 8 AM and maybe 6 PM as an example. We'd then need to click into the edit time slot and choose our assets. I'm going to delete this one out because we're actually going to be using the default option. If you wanted it to be weekly, so either on certain days of the week or only to be displayed on certain days that you've got events, you would use the calendar. As I want it to play 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, I'm simply going to use the default. Default is designed to be used as a 24-hour a day, 7 days a week scheduling. If you then added a daily, it would interrupt your default on the set day and time. Now we're in default, I'm simply going to click on Manage Default Content, and we can see at the moment we're currently playing Room Board on our screen. I'm going to click on the Delete Entry and then navigate to the right-hand side. If it was just some media I wanted, I would locate my media and drag it to the left-hand side. If I'd made a playlist, I could drag and play it on the left-hand side. But as we have a template we want to use specifically, I'm going to navigate to Templates. Under Templates, I'm going to go to Templates, and I can then see my landscape or my portrait. Click on my landscape, and then I'm then going to navigate down until I find the template called Directions. I'm simply going to drag that to the left-hand side and let go. As it's the only template I want to be displayed on my screen, I do not need to worry about the duration. However, if you wanted to have the directions template playing maybe for 30 seconds and then have a special offer on for 10 seconds, you would need to change the duration to what you would like it for each different slide for them to rotate around. I'm now going to simply click OK. We then need to come down to the bottom right-hand corner and press Save. So now already we have chosen what content we want to use. We've made a schedule, and next thing we're going to do is move to Event. So I'm going to click onto the Event tab, and then I'm going to click on Events, and we're going to make a brand new event. As you can see, I've already got one set up. So I'm going to delete that one out, and we're going to replace it with a brand new event. So I'm going to click on Create Event, and we're going to call this one Uniguest Video Training. The title will be End User Training. I don't need to worry about a title or description, so I'm simply going to click Create. we have now created an event. Now that we have an event created, we can move over and add the directions we would like. So clicking on the directions tab on the left hand side, we can see my group. So I'm going to click on reception and there is my screen. Navigating across to the right hand side, we have a set icon image. If I click on it, it will then open up the direction icons. Uniguest have provided you with a selection of black, white and blue icons. As you can see, we have multiple directional images, including lifts, to help you direct your attendees. If, however, you wanted to have your own icons, we can simply come across and I'm going to make a new folder to put them in. So I'm going to click on directional icons and then click on new folder. I'm now going to add blue arrows, then simply click create. So I've now created a new folder. Now I want to upload my images. So I can either click onto blue arrow and then click upload resources, or I can just do it from the directional icons. Now click on upload resources. We can now choose our destination folder. So I would like them to go into the blue arrows tab. And now I'm going to choose which images I want to use. So I'm going to click on add resources. I can then navigate to my training content and I have a folder called directions. I can now choose what image I would like to upload. I'm simply then going to press open. We've now told Uniguest what image we want to take from our device and where we want it to be stored. I'm now going to press upload and that image has now been uploaded, and if I click onto the blue arrows folder, we can see it here. Now we have created our different icons, we can choose which one we wanted to use. So if I wanted to use a white one, I can click on the white tab, click on the arrow and then click select directional icons. But we're actually going to use the one I've uploaded. So I'm going to click on blue arrows, click on my image, and then I'm going to click on select directional icon. And as we can see, it's now automatically turned the image on. And all I need to do is click save. Now on my screen will be my event followed by the direction of where the arrow is pointing. Thank you very much for your time today.